Hello everyone. This is the pre-market report video for today, 25th April 2024 for the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. First, quickly let's see what happened yesterday. If required, please pause and have a look. The top is the Nifty's yesterday's price movement, whereas the bottom left corner is Bank Nifty's price movement and the right corner is Reliance price action. As we see in the morning session, Bank Nifty and Reliance both supported the market. Then after that in the afternoon, Reliance started to drag the Nifty down. Throughout yesterday, IT stocks were negative, so those were not responsible for the final hour Nifty drop. Rather, it's just Reliance that trimmed the Nifty's positivity. Again, this week and particularly yesterday, because of this de-escalation between Israel-Iran conflict and Tuesday night super positive US market close, all improved the global momentum. Hence, at the time of Indian market trading, all European major index and Asian market major index all traded positive. Then why Reliance dropped? Regarding the reason, it's temporary only. Day before yesterday, Tuesday was the official closing date for the PLI scheme application to build the advanced battery plant for 10 gigawatt, which will be worth around 18,000 crore rupees. Regular market followers might know this. Reliance, Adani Group and Amara Raja Batteries were the strong contenders and market did believed that no others will apply for this PLI scheme since it's heavy capex and technical upcoming industry. However, yesterday as per ministry data, 7 companies applied for this. And all those 7 combined together, the battery plant value comes around 70 gigawatt. The government proposal is only for 10 gigawatt factory, whereas industry proposal is 70 gigawatt. This kind of raised the concern among the investors that possibly all these companies might spend money from their pocket rather getting it from the government. I know morally it's not correct to think that getting free money from government, but from investors' perspective, new advanced battery plant is an higher uncertain capital expenditure and almost all the advanced developed countries such as Europe and China all are giving crazy subsidy for setting up the electric vehicle battery plant, which looks like now possibly it might downplay in India. Hence only yesterday throughout Amara Raja battery was in trouble. And in the afternoon, once the official list and total value released, it did start to affect the Reliance as well, which in turn as a result affected Nifty and trimmed some of its positive gain. Moving on, about institution activities, again no surprise, FII was mega net sellers. The net sold for over 2,500 crore rupees. However, DII supported the market as they net bought for 3,800 crore rupees. So, as a net institution, the fund inflow into the stock market is around 1,300 crore rupees. Here, I like to tell one more thing. Whatever I'm going to say is just a conspiracy theory or what I personally think. I don't have any proof, but just telling. Almost at least half of FII whoever invested in Indian stock is from Indian institution companies only, but they registered their company in foreign land, so they can enjoy the tax benefits. All those Indian investors who invest as FII mostly were politicians or the businessmen who have strong connection with politicians. And now is the election time, so they need the cash, particularly white money, which now they can bring those by selling the stocks. This April month alone, so far, FII net sold for over 30,000 crore rupees. Meaning 30,000 crore rupees has to go out of Indian system, but it haven't. Since we got the evidence that Indian Forex Reserve increased to historic new high and rupee haven't depreciated at all. So all those sold 30,000 crore rupees is still in the Indian system only, might be for the election. Hence only I don't think FII will reduce their net selling at all till at least election result date. But maybe after the election results, no politicians required to spend the money, then they might turn as net buyers. Coming to US, last night in the 5-year treasury note auction, US government sold record high $70 billion worth, which pushed the 5-year and 10-year bond yields higher near around 4.65%, which did affected negatively on the equity stocks. In addition, tonight US GDP data shall release. Tomorrow PC inflation for the March month is due. And also Microsoft earnings results will release tonight and Google's earnings result will release tomorrow. All kind of created some pressure, trimmed its positivity and closed near flat. Dow Jones decreased 0.11%, S&P 500 closed near flat, positive 0.02%, and Nasdaq was marginally up by 0.1%. However, US VIX increased near 7% and again it moved near 16. In case of oil, it haven't changed much. At the time of this video, WTI is trading near $83 per barrel and Brent crude traded near $88 per barrel. Regarding Indian ADR, unlike Indian market, everything turned negative. I mean, in India, only IT stocks closed negative, whereas both banks closed positive. And then now ADRs had a fresh price movement, which indicates both banks and IT stocks to trade negative in Indian market today. And for GIFT Nifty at 3 a.m. Indian Standard Time, it closed at 22,370. So for the moment, it's kind of indicating gap down opening of 50 to 70 points. So that's what happened in the global market. Now let's discuss the Indian stock specific info. Yesterday in the aftermarket hours, Hindustan Unilever and Axis Bank were some major company who released their earnings. First, Axis Bank, their net interest income increased 11.5% to above 13,000 crore rupees, which comes slightly above the expectation. And the highlight here is its standalone net profit. It comes around 7,100 crore rupees against the loss of 5,700 crore rupees a year ago. Here, this net profit also did beat the analyst estimation. So as a top line financial, it's looking good. Then for Hindustan Unilever, both revenue and profit did fell down compared to a year ago. Revenue fell 0.2%, whereas profit down by 5.7%. So clearly HUL results were not good. Anyway, because of both these companies' earnings release, both might be on focus today. Finally, in the another news, I read this. Yesterday evening in the aftermarket hours, looks like RBI barred Kottak Mahindra Bank from adding new internet customers or they were barred from issuing the fresh credit card. Regarding reason, RBI said that they have supervisory regulation concern. So this news got the potential to crash the Kottak Bank stock. Let's hope I'm wrong. As a summary, US market closed neutral. However, Indian ADR and GIFT Nifty indicating the gap down opening of 50 to 80 points. I mean, Axis Bank results clearly positive, but HUL results was not good. So this will affect the whole FMCG sector on the negative side. Then as we discussed, another elephant in the room will be how much Kottak Bank will crash today. Just for info, in US, Facebook released their earnings results in the aftermarket hours. Thus, in the offline, Facebook stock price crashed near 12%. So that also can add some more negativity. Then as per stock open interest, ICICI Prudential Life Insurance, Tata Consumer Product, Vodafone Idea, Dr. Reddy's, Atul and M&M Financial Service got an increase in open interest along with a negative close indicates the short build-up. On the other hand, United Breweries, SAIL, Chambal Fertilizers, Aker Motors and Biocon got an increase in open interest with a positive price close indicating the long build-up. About the things to look out, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank, Nestle India, Tech Mahindra, Vedanta, ACC and L&T Tech Service are some of the major Indian companies' earnings results are scheduled to release today. And in terms of macro, during the market hours between 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., Germany's Consumer Climate Index and Europe's Economic Bulletin are scheduled to release. And in the aftermarket hours for US, their GDP data and weekly job insurance claims data are some of the items we need to keep an eye out today. Coming to technical, Nifty opened 60 points higher above 22,400 and managed to close at above the same level. Thus, on the daily chart, Nifty formed a small bearish candlestick pattern with minor upper shadow, which to some extent resembles like a doji kind of pattern. Technically, this pattern indicates the short-term trend of Nifty is range-bound with a positive bias. However, the hourly momentum indicator has a negative crossover. So it's a divergent signal which suggesting some consolidation. Hence, a decisive move above 22,500 is expected to open the next upside target of 22,800 level in the near term. Immediate support is at 22,300 to 22,250 level. Then in case of Bank Nifty, it opened 140 points gap up and finally closed above 48,000 mark. Thus on the daily chart, Bank Nifty formed an inside bar pattern which resembles the bullish harami kind of candlestick pattern but not the exact one. Hence, the immediate resistance is at 48,500 and a decisive breakthrough could signal further upside towards 49,500/50,000 level. On the options front, the maximum call option open interest was at 22,500 strike followed by 23,000 and 22,700 with meaningful new call option writing at 22,500 strike, then 22,700 and 22,900. Whereas on the put side, the maximum open interest was at 22,000 strike followed by 22,300 and 22,400 with new put option writing at 22,400 strike, then 22,300 and 21,900. Thus, from the monthly options data, 22,500 is the next key resistance followed by 22,700 with support at 22,300 level. So that's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video so it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I am doing this for me and viewers educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.